Hey guys, RockingTheBlade here. Once again, what's up everybody? Today we're going to do a different video, something different, something unique. I'm sure you've seen from the title, the pros and cons of the Nintendo Switch, the new Nintendo console. I've been trying to do a video about this for so long, but every time I'm about to do a video, more information comes out. Then more information comes out, then more, so it's like, Jesus. So, I'm gonna fuck it, more comes, I'll touch on it, but let me just get out there. Let's talk about the pros and cons about this new system. Let's start with a pro. Pro is, it looks fantastic. I like the concept, I love the idea of it. You can either, it's kind of like, it has the same, even though it doesn't have the dual screen, which is a con, which I'll get into in a second, but it has that whole, have the concept of the Wii U with it. With a standpoint that, for example, let's say, for example, I'm playing the new Legend of Zelda Breath in the Wild, right? I'm really getting into it, and my brother wants to hop on the PS4 and play UFC 2 on there. So what I can do is, of course, switch to HDMI, jack it to the jack it out, take out the iPad, and play it on the couch where my brother plays. When my brother plays his UFC game, I could play it on the couch and continue playing the Zelda game, which I think is a cool concept. At least with that concept of the Wii U, they're carrying that over. Smart idea. But the con behind that, what I mean, think about the con behind that. Well, for one, how long is the battery life? Well, that's been a report that it's been no longer than 3 hours. I'm hoping maybe later on you could upgrade, but as of right now, it's only 3 hours. And that's not really good. Hell, with the Wii U pad, it was only like, 5 at the most? Granted, you could upgrade it to 8 with this new battery, but still, it's like, it could be more, but still, it's like, it's not good. I'm hoping maybe you could upgrade the battery to work it lasts longer, but 3 hours, it's not enough. You know what I mean? Plus, what else? Oh, and then a dual screen. So, for example, you know how before you have to pause the game and look on the map, or in the Wii U, for example, you're playing like Darksiders 2, instead of pause the game, you just look at the map on your pad, and you just go back up on the TV and continue whatever you were doing. Now it's like any other system, which, like PS4 and Xbox One, to look at the pause it and look at the map. That's another con, which I don't know why the new Switch didn't bring that along with the Wii U. Because Wii U, to me, is a very underrated system, and that's one of the cool benefits of that system. Doing that stuff in real time, but that's a con against it. A pro, besides me, carrying over that Wii U concept, you could play games on the go. You could still play on the go, like I said, or at least for the ads. You could play an airplane, and a car ride, not just by yourself, but with multiple friends, with like big first party games like Mario Kart and Smash and so on. So there's that. I've seen people like putting on the pad or, standing it up and like playing with the pro controllers while playing NBA 2K on there. Excuse me. So I think that's a good. So it goes to show you it's not just a gamepad thing on the go like the Wii U pad. You could also connect. Be next to each other and then play versus kind of like the 3DS. Locally, so I think that's pretty cool as well. I'm pretty sure it's online capabilities, but to have that concept as well. So that's another pro. Besides playing on the go, having multiplayer, there's a little controller playing on the same screen, but also playing. Using the person brought a pad, they brought their pad. They could play on the table, and play against each other. So it's not just you can only play by yourself. You can play with other people on the same pad and play other people who also have that system with the pad. So that's pretty cool. Another good concept thing. Also, another con, but to go on a con, it doesn't have backward support. So if you want to play your Wii U games or 3DS games on there, unfortunately, you can't because it's not backwards compatible. Because there's no disk drive, there's only an SD card. Which is good. I mean, SD cards run better than CDs nowadays based on the facts I've heard. So I have no problem with that. But it kind of sucks because you can't play Super Smash Bros., Mario Kart, or or Mario Party or whatever on that system. Which just kind of stinks. Heck, Xbox is doing it. I mean, why can't you, Nintendo? I mean, I don't know why. And especially 3DS, because it takes the SD cards. Why not? Hopefully, maybe digitally, though. Like, you'll be able to play those games digitally, but it just baffles me. It's like, why? Why? I don't know. Maybe digitally you'll be able to, but I don't really see why you wouldn't carry that over. And at least I kind of understand why with at the same time I understand why they won't do it, because they won't, like, again, the Wii pad requires that dual screen thing, and unfortunately, like I said, they're abandoning that concept, and some games do require you need that. So from that aspect, I understand. Also, Nintendo confirmed that they're not going to, they're abandoning the Wii U for the Nintendo Switch. They're not going to abandon the Nintendo 3DS, because the Wii U only has like 13 million owners. It's still a lot, but not enough to keep pushing it forward. Whereas 3DS has over 60 million owners. That's not including the 2DS and the new XL that people own. So Lord knows, it might even be more than that. Plus, that might go up 1 or 2 million when Pokemon Sun and Moon come out this next month already. So there's that. So I understand why they're not wanting to, I guess, make it backward compatible, because they want people to buy the 3DS, because they're not abandoning it. But still, at least have it to where you can play your Wii U games. Because, and then, so there's that con. Pros, with SD cards, you can use, they did confirm that, of course, it can run better. Plus, SD cards, you can also buy these big SD card hard drives. And I believe also, based on what I'm getting from this, I'm not sure it's from Nintendo, but this is a theory. Because 3DS has their SD card system, have their own memory, so it won't take it from the system. The memory will be within the SD card itself. So you'll save memory on your system. Then the only thing you have to use up is DLC, but that's about it. Usually DLC don't take that lot anyway, depending on what it is. So I think with that you'll save space. And plus, if you need more space, they did say that you can buy up to 100. I'm sure you can there's higher ones. You can buy a 120 gigabyte hard drive thing for the system. But the con is, hold on, excuse me, it won't support external hard drives, which is dumb, because PS4 doesn't do that, and that's stupid. Granted, there's this workaround thing to it, but you gotta unhook it, and then put it in, take out the thing, put the new thing in, put this special weird thing. There's a video on it, go look it up. You'll see what I mean. It's weird. It's easier it would just been easier to just plug in an external hard drive. There, you have more memory. But I guess let's say I'm gonna wait and see, because like I said, but if they do what the 3DS does, then where it just uses its own memory, then I don't think it will be a problem. Plus, with the external, you can get more memory for your SD cards. And SD cards, to have higher gigabytes. I think there's a 500 gigabyte one out there. I could be wrong, but I know they exist. And if they use the thing, what I'm saying, which is, the SD card using its own memory and not using it on the system, the SD card using its own memory, not the memory of the system, then I don't see really that much of a con. It's still a con, but not as bad if they do it. What I'm saying. So there's that. So there's a lot of pros and cons, against the system. Like I've mentioned, the battery life. Also, if when you're on the go, when you take it off this thing, will the frames dip? Because it's saying it's around 60 frames per second at 780p, 720p, I believe. But will it drop when you go out to 40p, or will it drop to 30 frames per second, or worse, when it's off the off its dock, as they call it, and you're playing it, on its pad mode? Will the frames drop? Will it affect the performance, especially if you're playing a high demanding game like Skyrim or Breath of the Wild, because they're big, huge open world games? So there's that question. But it seems like a lot of new titles coming forward as well. That's a con. Probably the new Mario Kart, the new Mario game itself, a new Splatoon game, There's some people that say, look, there's some new stuff that wasn't in the game itself. It could be updated versions. We don't know. It's hard to say, but also another thing, the price tag. People saying it shouldn't cost no more than $300 to sell effectively. If they sell at $300, they could probably sell 10 million units within a year, which is not bad. Hopefully, maybe more. But so yeah, I think 300 is fair. It's not that unreasonable. It's about maybe $50 more than the Wii than the Wii, because I remember the Wii being like $250. And I think they should do that, because I think a $400 to $500 system is a bit too much. Maybe $350, but I think that's as far as it goes. Anything beyond $350, in my opinion, is kind of pushing it. Nothing $400 or higher. No $400 or $500. I think between $200, $300, no more than $350, around that ballpark will be okay as a price tag. And now let's explain why. If it is that price tag, they could sell a lot, which is true. Another, so there's that up in the air. But another good pro is how well explained it was. Because granted, with the Wii U, unfortunately, it was very ill explained. People thought that the Wii U pad was just like an accessory for the Wii. So there's confusion. Wait, is this a new system? It also didn't help the fact that it was white. That's the color of the Wii. It should have been black. The premium one, which I have, it should have been black to let you know, oh, it's a different system for this. Granted, it gives the Wii mode to do different things. And of course, they show like Wii U like exclusive games like Super Smash Bros. Or Mario Kart to show Mario Kart 8, Super Smash Bros. Show off the new games, but like show only on this new system. It's not like a Wii SRS, which a lot of people thought. There was like confusion. Of course, the commercials didn't help too much either. It was a commercial about the Wind Waker HD and that was confusing as shit, and it didn't really help. It didn't really help explain what the Wii U was and what it can do. So there's that shit. So it was other mismarketing where the Switch is like, here it is. It's a new system. It looks different. It's a different name. So there's no confusion. It's a new name. Here's how it looks like. Looks different. Here's what it can do. Like, without even saying a word, they explain everything what this system can do. So that's great. You know what I'm saying? At least they explain itself very well. But ultimately, is it worth it? Ultimately, is it worth it? Plus, they are hearing there's a lot of third-party support coming for, which is good. Rockstar, EA, Ubisoft saying they're going to support the system. But there's people saying that, Skyrim didn't confirm Bethesda is going to be. I mean, Bethesda didn't say that Skyrim is going to be on the Nintendo Switch. Excuse me. So we don't know that's going to be, that footage was. We don't know if Skyrim's going to be on the Switch or not. That's still up for debate based on sources I'm hearing. Some saying it's true. Some people saying it's not true. I don't know. It's this. I'm hearing different things. Some people saying yes. Some people saying no. I'm like, okay, what is it, guys? Like, is it yes or no? Like, what is it? Like, it's confusing. But is it worth it? Ultimately, that's for you to decide. Ultimately. It's not like, oh, yes, it's not like yes or no. It's like, it's up to you. In my opinion, if they sell at $300 and it does the thing that it does, hopefully, maybe, like I said, maybe, the battery life would stink. Hopefully, they'll upgrade to make it, more better. And if the library of games is very intriguing, and, and they get, Nintendo gets the third party, because they have first party not unlocked. That's not the problem. It's third party support. If they can get the third party support for this system, then maybe it has a chance. Maybe. And I think if it's sold at $300 as a good launch lineup, then I don't see why not. Because, in my opinion, I think it's more worth it all this virtual reality stuff. Because nothing against virtual reality. I mean, it looks great. It's interesting. Has a good concept. But in my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong, but it just feels like with these virtual reality games, it feels like just connect with goggles. I know that sounds mean, but that's what it feels like. There's not that big game. Like, oh my god, this big game changer like Halo was, or Half-Life was, or Mario was, or, what's another one? Or Crash Bandicoot or Uncharted was. It was like a big game changer for the system that really had people turn their heads and be like, whoa, look at this. You know what I mean? It's like, like, for example, the Batman one, for example. looked interesting, but then you find out things like, oh yeah, you can do detective stuff, but you don't punch and kick nobody. Really, let's have the fun of being Batman. Sure, the detective part in solving crimes is fun, don't get me wrong, but have the fun is beating the crap out of people. You can't punch or kick people, except throw batarangs? The fuck, really? Whatever, man. And then, like, there's other ones, like the on-rail one, which, yeah, that's cool, but, like, okay. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing that really grabs at me. Hopefully that'll change. And of course, some of the price tags are like, wow, like some are like 3, 5, 800. Or Microsoft's getting into the mix. I don't know how their cost, but I hope it's not like some of the prices I've seen. Good Lord, and some are comfortable, some are not. Some can give you seizures, and then I don't know. It's like of course, if you're handicapped, if you're like paralyzed the waist down, that's it's bad for those people because most of the games seem like you have to like stand up and play. I don't know. Is this? It just seems like I don't know. I mean, the concept and the idea of it is great, but only with a Switch. If the Switch has no gimmicks, it's added convenient things to it, but on paper, if they do things right, it is most likely to succeed. Whereas the virtual reality ones, granted, is the same thing, but there's no. It's just seemed like so far where it's out already, and so far it's just been like, oh look, it's this like kind of connecting, but with goggles. You're just in virtual reality, and on real stuff we've seen on Connect before. Maybe games like Resident Evil 7 or others that are coming out will change the landscape and make it show, hey, it can be cool, but I don't know. I just don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully when January, maybe Resident Evil can, like, give it some interesting steam. But as of right now, it's just, I don't know. I don't think virtual reality it's not there yet to be the next big thing. And also considering some of the price tags I've seen, like, look them up, guys. You can be like, whoa, holy shit. That's crazy. So there's that. That was a little off topic, but I wanted to give my opinion on that. I believe Nintendo's going in the right direction, in my opinion. I'll get it. Like, if it's $300 and have a good launch lineup, I might get it. I mean, and I'll see. I'm still gonna wait. So we'll still wait for more information. Like I said, I've been a big Nintendo fan since the N64 days. And, it looks great. Nothing but positive things. And it looks good. And on paper, it looks really good. The execution is great because they promised big things for the Wii U, and then it fell flat. Granted, I know it's not all Nintendo's fault. I mean, some of it is with all the mismarketing and stuff, and not, and them should have delaying it to their first party games. But at the same time, a lot of companies weren't like putting, we're making games for it. It's not like with the Wii where, we have this gimmick for it and shit. It's like, no, how awesome would it have been that for Borderlands to be on there or Deaths to be on there? That I think would have been great, multiplayer like shooter games for the Wii U, but that never happened. If you market it right, it could have been done well. I mean, look how well Splatoon did. So it's all how you market it ultimately. But guys, what do you guys think? With all the pros and cons of it, and what do you think? Do you think it's worth it based on the information you heard so far? Do you think it's not worth it? Or you're kind of like me where, you're interested, but you want to wait for more information to come out? Because I think more will come out in January, so I'll do an update to this. But ultimately, I think the pros outweigh the con by a little bit, because there's still those and also those unanswered questions and concerns, as well, like I mentioned in the video. But what do you guys think? Do you think the Nintendo Switch is worth it? Do you think it's not? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this matter. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's my 2 cents on the matter. Also, if I don't see you, I will be working Halloween Day, so I'm going to wish you guys an early, happy Halloween. Also, I got a nice video game review coming out that same day as well. I'm not going to say what it is. It's a nice surprise. I heard it's coming out really good, but it's the only hint I'm going to give you, it's a classic video game horror sequel. That's all I'm going to say. Now, it's just for you in the comment section below to speculate what it is. Again, I hope you guys have a happy Halloween. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, RockingTheBlade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Oh, happy early Halloween. I know it's not Halloween yet, but happy early Halloween, guys. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good day.